with that, it is 5:30.
Let's go,
And
Brandon.
we will continue our history lesson after our brief meeting here. So it is 5:30 and I'm opening the Tomball Legacy Fund Annual Meeting for the City of Tomball, May 2nd, 2022 at 5:30 p.m. And the first item on the agenda is public comments. We will not do our usual opening ceremony since it is just a special meeting. Is there anyone wishing to speak? Right, seeing none, then we'll move on to the first item, which is to approve the minutes of the May 3rd, 2021 regular meeting.
So, second.
Any questions? I'll call for the vote.
Motion carries unanimously.
All right, thank you. And then we will move on to new business and we will elect officers for the 2022 Tomball Legacy Fund Board of Directors as required under section 4.02 of the bylaws. Doris, can you tell us who our current?
Current officers are President Fagan, Vice President Mark Stahl, Secretary Derek Townsend, Director Lori Klein Quinn, Director John Ford, Treasurer Chad Deggs, and then we have position, the non-resident position is vacant.
It's actually not a non-resident position. It's just a non-council member
Okay,
be a
non-council
resident.
member.
or a non-resident.
Yes, non-council, non-necessary resident position is
Look at Derek.
vacant.
Hmm.
Have we had anybody interested or we can't speak?
I have nobody. I looked through all my applications and I have no one who has applied to be on the legacy
I
fund.
think we ought to go eeny, meeny,
Miny,
miny,
moe.
mo.
Yeah, you can pick a staff member.
Catch an Aggie by his toe.
Or we just pick somebody who's not here.
That's right.
And then
Oh, Tracy's with me on that one.
the treasurer, the assistant treasurer was Glenn Windsor, will be. And the assistant secretary would be me at the moment.
So would anyone like to either keep those people, move people around, throw in somebody that isn't here and doesn't know we're doing it to them?
Oh, I'm sorry, I read this out incorrectly. I was reading who called the meeting to order. The last vote, sorry. Gretchen Fagan, President, Vice President John Ford.
I wasn't here, so.
Oh,
That's why. Treasurer Chad Deggs, Secretary Derek Townsend, Director Lori Klein Quinn, and Mark Stahl, and the vacant position. Sorry about that.
I would like to make a nomination that we keep the same candidates in the position and also appoint Megan
I agree. I'll second
as our
as our
non-council
I'm
member.
not sure. Let me look at the agenda. Can we appoint that other board member?
why not just take action?
yeah, it says
We're
you're
electing
electing officers.
Okay. Yep.
So for the vacant position, Megan Maggio.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Perfect. Well, we haven't voted yet.
But we do also have to make, do we also have to make,
Yeah.
do we have to also
1 hour
make it
deadline.
in the motion that Catherine takes over from Glenn Windsor? Do we have to put that because Glenn was the treasurer, so that
Yes.
needs to be in the motion. Is that correct?
I will change my motion to include that also.
And I'll second my motion of yours.
All right, so we have a motion and a second. I will call for the vote.
It's going to be unanimous.
I don't know, I was hoping to bring a tie.
Bold and fearless prediction here.
Let's see.
I don't know, there was a time.
Motion carries unanimously.
There was that time Derek voted nay on the
No,
adjournment
wait,
or
Mayor,
something.
Mayor, you missed your chance.
I know,
You
I could
abstained.
have done it.
You're supposed to vote.
Oh, was I?
You're supposed to vote.
Aye.
As a director.
Okay.
Oh, that is right, sorry.
Yeah, you're not the mayor at this point.
All right. So receive and approve the financial reports from our newest member.
Have the unaudited financial report. It's as of March 31st for the legacy fund. The assets of the cash and cash equivalents as of March 31st were at $66,049. And then on the restricted section, the only major activity that occurred during the past year was the Dr. Graham statue. So we had those donations come in. The statue was unveiled a month ago. We did incur a delivery charge of $500 to get the statue delivered on site. So that did put in the restricted detail included in the agenda item. We're at a negative $476 because of that $500 delivery charge that we did not anticipate. Then we also received for the restricted to the Tomball Police Department drone program is $3,500. Other than that, there hasn't been a whole lot of activity.
So the $500 you charged us at,
That was the sculpture charged us. I believe.
Or the foundry?
Correct, the foundry. So I would recommend that we do a adjustment and take it out of a operation budget for that, because that was, I look at it more as an insurance policy for us to deliver something that we are not used to handling. That's why we elected to get them to do it, since they do those.
from now on, let's make sure they put it in the price so that
Absolutely.
we're not having to come back and do some kind of an adjustment because they didn't let us know.
Yeah.
$500 is a little bit steep in my opinion, unless they installed it too. Did they install it as well?
They brought it, dropped it off, and then took it and set it. So,
Because remember, it stayed here for
yes, it was ready, yeah.
30, 60 days.
I had no idea. So,
Yeah, it was at the Little League field
okay.
because they didn't have any place to put it at the
Public
hospital.
work would have been a better place to put it. But hey,
That's where the space was. The hospital didn't have space, so we found a place for them to store it.
Yeah, at our barn.
the one that got broken into?
It was too
Oh,
heavy.
no.
It was
Not
too
that
heavy to
Okay,
steal.
not that one.
Not that one.
Okay.
All right.
What are the restricted details like Baker Hughes, 20,000? Is that money that they have given to be used for Brousseau Park?
Correct.
Okay, and so we haven't used it yet. Are the 30,000 for Matheson or the Kids Club? These are all donations that we just haven't used yet.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and that equals the total cash. So where are we going to put this 476? There's not really any operating funds. I mean,
That's what I was saying, that we take it out of that and then put it in the streets or parks.
We can
okay,
take it to the city.
so take it out of the legacy fund.
Okay.
And put it into the city. Okay, all right.
That way we'll be in the pocket. for that.
Because there's no free cash.
There is none.
Love these financials. They're all allotted for a project. So, okay, thank you.
And with that, we're good to go. And I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
We need to
that was a
vote to
review.
approve.
A review and approve. I'll entertain a motion to approve that.
So moved.
And do we need to include approve?
Megan can make that one.
Yeah, Megan, you're the new person.
Would you like to make that motion? And do we need to include in the motion that we're taking the 475?
Yes.
So moved. I'll like that. We're taking the 475,
Okay,
moving it over. Pay for the
motion,
cost.
second.
Second.
Okay, now I'll call for the vote to approve it.
How do you feel about this one, Mark?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I did. Oh, wait, I do get to vote. Do I-
You get to vote. You get to
Well,
vote.
I know, but do I even have a voting thing?
Yeah, but Megan has to verbally tell.
You have to go alt tab.
Oh, wait, I do think I have one. Well, mine says voting's not open, but, oh,
Megan, let them know where you stand.
we're good.
She's gonna have to have a computer so she can vote in the future.
Yes, we will. Motion carries unanimously.
All right, then I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
I will call for the vote.
Did Chad just forget or is he not?
Megan, we're waiting on your vote.
Yeah.
Do you know what we're voting on?
Motion carries unanimously.
We're voting
To
on-
adjourn.
Adjournment, that's right.
Okay, so since we've adjourned, just real quick, I want to make some introductions. Were you gonna